have a plan to go to west. Take the highway, it's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
It's time for another edition of We Get Our Kicks, reading book 66, the Kennedy Elementary School Summer Reading Challenge, where I bring you a different award-winning book, like this one, Freedom in Congo Square, inspired by a different location in and around Barrow County. Today, I'm in the music trailer, and I'm playing with all the instruments, and I pulled out a Congo drum, inspired the book Freedom in Congo Square, written by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by Gregory Christie. So I'm going to read this. I don't play the Congo drum very well, but I enjoy playing it. But I should probably stick to reading. So I'm going to read this book to you, Freedom in Congo Square by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by Gregory Christie. It is a Caldecott Award-winning book, so the pictures are going to be awesome. But as I read, I'm going to try to read this book, model what good readers do, which is read fluently, read the words correctly, at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And as I read, I want you to do what good readers do, and that's listen for the story elements, the character, who or what the story's about, the setting, where and when the story's taking place, and of course the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. So hopefully you enjoy this, because we don't want you just to read the words, we want you to understand what you're reading, and that's called comprehension. So hopefully you can comprehend. Great strategy for reading comprehension: read the questions first before you read the book, so you can know how to focus your attention as you read. So here we go. Enjoy Freedom in Congo Square, written by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by Gregory Christie. And I'm going to try to jam out on some more of these drums. Have a great day. Freedom in Congo Square by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by Gregory Christie. Mondays, there were hogs to slop, mules to train, and logs to chop. Slavery was no ways fair. 6 more days to Congo Square. Tuesdays, there were cows to feed, fields to plow, and rows to seed. A moment without work was rare. 5 more days to Congo Square. Wednesdays, there were beds to make, silver to shine, and bread to bake. The dreaded lash, too much to bear. 4 more days to Congo Square. Thursdays, there were clothes to clean, floors to scrub, and babes to wean. Spirituals rose from the despair. 3 more days to Congo Square. Fridays, there were crops to pick, trees to prune, and walls to brick. Run away, some slaves dared. 2 more days to Congo Square. Saturdays, there were beans to can, hens to pluck, and folks to fan. Freedom was slaves' ardent prayer. One more day to Congo Square. Week in, week out, from sun to sun, always more chores to be done. And even as the plantation slept, wood was on the fire kept. But Sunday was a day of rest when masters charmed the weekend guests. Slaves had off one afternoon when the law allowed them to commune. They flocked to New Orleans, Congo Square. Sundays, slaves and free met there. It was a market and a gathering ground where African music could resound. Beneath the sun in the open air, the crowd abuzz with news to share. Grouped by nation, language, tribe, they drummed ancestral roots alive. They played triangles, gourds, and bells, bonzas, flutes, fiddles, and shells. Woman in gauze, silk, and percale, men in fringe and fury tails, shook tambourines and shouted chants as rhythms fueled a spirited dance. They rejoiced as if they had no cares, half day, half free in Congo Square. The peace of earth was a world apart. Congo Square was freedom's heart. Freedom in Congo Square, written by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by R. Gregory Christie.
You